Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today JAGU just filed an 8K reporting a change in its certifying accountant, and I'm seeing a subtle shift that matters. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. This filing tells us that Jaguar Uranium hired a new auditor. And while it might seem routine, it sometimes signals underlying issues or a fresh start. Alright, let's dive into what happened. The main event here is that Jaguar Uranium Corp is changing its independent registered public accounting firm. This happened on the 25th of June 2026. So, the company's board, with the okay from their audit committee, decided to let go of their old accountants, Summit Group CPAs, PC. This was effective on the same day, the 25th of June 2026. Now, this part is important. The filing states that Summit Group's reports for the past 2 years, 2025 and 2024, did not have any major warnings. They did not issue an adverse opinion, meaning they did not say the financial statements were wrong. They also did not disclaim their opinion, which is like saying, we can't give an opinion. And their reports were not qualified or modified in any way that would suggest problems with accounting rules or the scope of their audit. This is the meat of why a company might switch auditors. The filing explicitly states there were no disagreements between Jaguar Uranium and Summit Group on any accounting matters, financial reporting, or auditing procedures. Also, there were no reportable events, which usually means significant issues that the auditors would need to highlight. This suggests the auditor change was not due to any major accounting disputes or red flags raised by the previous auditor. The company then gave their old auditor, Summit Group, a copy of this report before filing it with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, and asked if they agreed with the statements made. Now for the other side of the coin, on the very same day, Jaguar Uranium appointed a new independent accounting firm, Davidson & Company LLP. They will be responsible for auditing the company's financial statements for the fiscal year ending the 31st of December 2026. Here is something interesting about the new auditor Davidson. The filing states that neither the company nor anyone acting for them consulted with Davidson before they were appointed about any specific accounting issues, the type of audit opinion that might be given, or any matters that would have been considered a disagreement or reportable event. This lack of prior consultation with the new auditor is fairly common in these types of auditor changes, where there were no disagreements with the previous firm. It often means the company is simply seeking a fresh perspective, or perhaps a firm with a different specialization or fee structure. When a company changes its auditor, especially when the outgoing auditor did not flag any major issues, it can be seen in a couple of ways. Sometimes it is just a natural rotation or a company looking to align with a different firm for strategic reasons. Other times, it can be a subtle signal that the company wants to move away from past audit opinions, or even signal a potential shift in financial reporting approach, although that is not indicated here. Think about it like switching doctors if you don't have any serious complaints. It could be for convenience, a second opinion, or simply wanting someone new to review your health. In this case, Jaguar Uranium is essentially getting a clean slate with their audit for the upcoming year by bringing in Davidson & Company LLP. Looking at the broader context for Jaguar Uranium Corp, they are in the energy sector, specifically uranium. Their market cap is around $33 million with a share price of $1.62. They recently had an initial public offering in February 2026, raising $25 million. They also recently outlined cash runway and exploration budgets. This auditor change timing right after an IPO and with ongoing exploration plans means that establishing a strong and trusted relationship with their new auditors will be crucial for their financial reporting and investor confidence going forward. The fact that there were no disagreements with the prior auditor Summit Group is a positive sign, suggesting the change is not a reaction to unearthed problems, but rather a deliberate choice for a new audit partner. The lack of prior consultation with Davidson could mean they are simply starting a new chapter without any baggage from past accounting interpretations. What I'm actually looking for is how Davidson & Company LLP will approach their audits in the coming years, and if this change helps to solidify investor confidence as Jaguar Uranium Corp progresses with its exploration and development activities. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. Like this video and subscribe if you found this helpful, and join our Discord community linked below for more discussions.